Hello, and welcome to the FASTTRAK InVision Quick Start series. Today we're going to give you a brief overview of the pricing options available to you in the FASTTRAK InVision software. You can access pricing setup from the System Setup menu, Pricing Setup option. Once loaded, you'll see a list of all the pricing plans available to you within your system. By default, there is a pricing plan called Default Pricing. It's up to you whether you want to use this for all your pricing or whether you want to create custom pricing and additional pricing plans. Pricing plans can be set up to be used across all customers, or they can be customized for only specific customers. This allows specific corporate profiles and specific customer profiles to have their own special pricing. There's two primary types of pricing within the system. You have geo, distance and duration pricing, also called rule-based pricing, and you have hourly and flat rate pricing. Hourly and flat rate pricing work together, whereas just geo relies on distance and duration. Geo, distance, and duration pricing uses the characteristics of the trip to define and calculate a price for a job. For geo pricing, there's a number of rules that you can create to set up and calculate pricing for a specific trip. You can use distance, duration, as well as a wide variety of variable and tax rate rules to apply various charges based on the characteristics of a trip. Generally speaking, geo pricing is much easier to get up to speed as it only takes a handful of rules and you can support a wide variety of service areas. Most operators are more comfortable with hourly and flat rate pricing, as this is the way the industry's done this for quite some time. With hourly and flat rate pricing, you have the option to first specify the hourly rate for every vehicle type within your system. So for example, if you want to send a sedan out for a minimum of 2 hours at $85 an hour, you would set up an hourly rate for that sedan. Now in addition, you could extend that and say, for this trip pickup to this trip drop-off, you want to charge a flat rate. And you can choose that flat rate to have a certain number of hours and a certain price for a fixed point from point A to point B. Now doing flat rate pricing requires you set up flat rates for all of the point-to-points that you would actually pick up from. In addition, you have the option of creating zones when doing flat rate pricing. These zones can be as granular or as broad as you'd like them to be. So for example, it's up to you whether you want to have a zone for example, South Florida, or if you want to break up South Florida into Miami, Broward, Dade, Palm Beach counties. Or even further, you could break up Miami into various different zip codes based on the geographical regions within the Miami area. So once again, you can be as granular as you want to be. But keep in mind, when you're more granular, that generally means you're going to be creating more point-to-points to support those regional areas. So that means maintaining and managing that point-to-point list can get unwieldy at times. So be sure to only be as granular as you need to be to calculate flat rate pricing, otherwise long-term maintenance of that flat rate list is going to be very difficult. I hope this has provided a brief summary of the pricing options available to you within the FASTTRAK software. We will have deeper dive videos with both the geo pricing plan and the hourly and point-to-point plans, which will detail actually setting up each of those types of pricing within your system. If you have any questions, please contact support@fasttrakcloud.com. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you.